I just want to give a shout out to all my homies.
Actually, no. Let's not give a little shout out to
Just because we don't have any friends doesn't mean we can't
Red
support
Lobster,
art.
aka Gingerbread Boy.
She's part of the hater crew. Like,
Hater.
she's hating.
Oh, you hating on us because we trying to holler at the homie.
Good morning, this is Kaylee Rogers. You're listening to The Morning Buzz on WHITradio.org. Good morning. It's a wonderful Friday morning after a hot day yesterday. It's nice, cool today. It's just me and Mr. P and Mr. Piro.
Yeah.
Everyone else seems to be MIA because Lizette is taking a test at the moment.
And Brandon's been MIA.
Yeah. But today we have a nice kind of movie day, like what you can expect from movies and stuff, and your weather, daily quote. But first, I don't know, did you guys hear about the news story about how a man went from internet celebrity to murder suspect?
No, did not.
Well, a homeless hitchhiker who had achieved the term internet celebrity by acting as a good Samaritan with a hatchet was arrested at a Philadelphia bus depot Thursday in connection with the murder of a New Jersey attorney. Caleb Lawrence McGillivray, who is 24, is known on Facebook and YouTube as Kai the hatchet-wielding hitchhiker for saving 2 lives several weeks ago. He is now actually facing a murder charge in Union City, New Jersey.
Wow.
The victim who's been attorney for 40 years, was found dead in his bedroom. McGillivray was arrested yesterday evening at the Greyhound Terminal by Philadelphia police after New Jersey authorities issued a public call for help in finding him. And Union City prosecutor Theodore J. Romankow said that the victim was a well-known man. That the perpetrator was well known. It doesn't mean that he didn't or couldn't become involved in a crime. Yesterday at a kind of brief conference, he said, "We believe he has murdered someone. An attorney, by the way, who was in the county, was well respected, well regarded for over 40 years." Mm-hmm. It's just crazy how something like this can happen.
Yeah, what a dramatic turn of events, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because several weeks ago in California, the Kai, the hatchet-wielding hitchhiker, used the hatchet to save a woman's life after this man was violently beating someone, kind of showing signs of not quite being there because the man was saying, "I'm Jesus Christ, I'm here to save you all." Yeah. Meanwhile, he's beating someone close to death and about to snap someone's neck.
Right.
So he went from a hero and internet celebrity to now being the prime suspect in a murder case.
Wonderful.
In Union City. The fact that it's so close to home.
Of all places, right? Union City. So, I mean, big issue, big problem in the United States and all over the world, mental health.
Yeah.
A lot of bad. There was a article today. I didn't really read it in the record, and it talked about the kind of epidemic of mental health issues and problems out there, and the inability to really serve that population. It's just growing, and what can be done, I don't know. But it's out there.
Ms. P, a couple months ago, one of the news stories I did was on mental health and how there's now kind of this wave of almost orphans because parents are taking and overdosing on medication for mental issues.
Right.
And it's just the fact that it's all happening recently. It's mainly coming into the media eye right now. It's insane.
Yeah. So, it's just all these gun problems. We talked a little bit about it yesterday on Super's Corner. I mean, guns, I like to see them all off the planet, but in some way that is not the issue. The issue is mental health. And
it's the way people
do with them.
Yeah, with gun policy and getting guns, there's so many loopholes that people can go through.
Right.
And just kind of fall off the crack and then just wind up with them. I think that's probably one of the main issues. It's not just the fact that we have guns. It's that for some people, it's so easy to get them. Like with most gun shows,
Yeah.
you don't need
Even have a
you don't need background checks to get
background
that.
check, no.
It's only with government regulated stores.
Right.
And there's always the people who are going to sell it in their almost like their living room to a cousin or something.
Right. Yeah, it's a crazy world, and there's more and more violence. The jails are packed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They can't build enough of them, and I don't know what the answer is.
And when jails are packed, they're overpacked, then there's
Yeah.
always going to be the cases of a forgotten cellmate.
Or they will not send people to jail that need to be sent to jail
Yeah.
because you just don't have the room.
It's really, really bad time, I guess, with the politics and world. But on a lighter note, for your quote of the day, it comes
Right.
from James Dean.
Right.
Live as if you will live forever. Dream as if you will live forever. Live as if you will die today.
Right.
So it's kind of like always have awesome kind of like ideas and dreams of things you want to do in the future, but live your life to the fullest because you never know.
Right. Well, he never knew. I mean, he died
Yeah.
at an early age. He died at 24
It was-
in an automobile crash. So,
Then there was the idea that his race car was cursed.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's always
all right.
a fun thing to remember someone by.
Yeah. Well,
Lee would
the
think
thing
it's
is that
conspiracy, so.
he died so early, he'll always be remembered as a young man.
Yeah.
You know, and
The rebel
so,
without a cause.
Yeah, the rebel without a cause. He always will be remembered that way, and certainly an icon at such an early age.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but since so many movies are coming out that are appealing to me that I want to watch,
Right.
so it's almost like I need to watch these movies so badly. One actually came out yesterday. It was Star Trek Into Darkness, the
It
sequel
came out?
to the 2009 one.
Right.
It came out yesterday, and I'm just like, I need to see it so badly. It's kind of like with the first one, it was like you were introduced to the reboot of the characters.
Right.
With this one, you're at the low moments where like they're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? It of course stars Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto as Spock and Kirk. And the villain is Benedict Cumberbatch. I knew him from the BBC Sherlock TV show, which is so good.
Mhm.
I recommend you guys watch it. It's on Netflix.
Mhm.
I will.
Because that's actually like a reboot of a modern take of the Sherlock storyline, and they make it so that you can see how he could easily fit in today's kind of standards and time, but also still really seem kind of out of place and weird. From what I've seen from the trailers, it looks amazing, and the reviews from critics gave it 4 stars. But so far on MoviePhone, the viewer score has given it 5 stars already.
Wow.
It's really been. I like to see it myself. My wife doesn't like that sort of stuff, but I'll have to find a time to go see it.
Yeah, like I grew up with Star Trek and Star Wars and Babylon 5.
Right.
The whole like sci-fi.
Right.
I just love it. So it's kind of like I need to see it. It's
Right.
part of like the way I was raised.
Uh-huh.
So it's like yay.
And plus, you're hearing such great stuff about it.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
you
it's
know
like-
it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Especially if someone says, "Oh, did you see?" Like I didn't see it yet. Don't tell me.
Yeah, that's bad.
Another one that I really want to see, and I'm getting a lot of like good reviews from, The Great Gatsby, which came out a week ago today. It's really based off of the novel by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I read the book and I really liked the book, and I would just love to see how they take this book. And someone said that they do it really well, but another person said that they don't. So I'm kind of like, I need to see it for myself.
Well, Leonardo DiCaprio is in that, right?
Yeah, he plays Jay Gatsby.
Yeah.
And Tobey Maguire's in it.
Yeah.
Carrie McGullen is Daisy Buchanan.
Right.
And it looks really good. Like I see, the trailers just make me want to watch it.
Right.
I love the soundtrack for it already. I saw design sketches for the costumes.
Right.
They look amazing.
Right.
It looks like it captures the feel of the
Yeah.
Roaring '20s and just the characters. It's amazing. Critics have actually only given it 3 stars,
Right.
but viewers have given it 4.
So, I mean, I think anything Leonardo DiCaprio does is memorable. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's an excellent, excellent actor. And I saw him in Django, the last movie I saw him in, but I've never been
I
disappointed.
wanted to see that.
It was violent, almost to the extent of a cartoonish violence.
Well, wasn't it directed by Quentin Tarantino?
Yes.
Yeah, most of his movies
These are like
are like
comic
that.
book,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
liked Pulp Fiction by
Yeah.
him,
Yeah.
and it was so I kind of like expect it, but it's like
Yeah.
I really like it just the way he
Right.
does it because
Right.
the comedy is in it, but
Yeah.
it's not like ha ha comedy. It's more like oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, he's over the top. He really is. But
Yeah.
He's very entertaining films, and the violence is overboard, but it's so overboard that you don't take it as seriously
Yeah.
as you might some other less violent films.
Because it's kind of like it's so violent, you wouldn't really expect this to happen in real life. It's very
Yeah,
very
yeah.
movie
Yeah.
like.
And Walsh, his last name was Walsh. I can't remember his first name. He won the Academy Award for the Best Supporting Actor. He was in that. He was terrific.
Right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't remember his first name
Rob
either.
Walsh or something. I don't remember his first name. But,
Well,
it
for
was-
your box office results,
Yeah.
this is before the Star Trek movie came out, so it's not going to be in here.
Right, right.
Number 1 is Iron Man 3, which
Right.
I've gotten kind of like mixed reviews from people
Right,
who have seen
yeah,
it.
Right,
Number 2 is The Great Gatsby.
right.
Number 3 is Pain and Gain, which is a Michael Bay film. It's kind of like Jim Rat's kind of rob someone.
Right.
It's not my
Yeah.
kind of taste in movies.
No.
Then People's, which is a romantic comedy.
right.
That's at number 4.
Right.
Number 5 is 42, which is the Jackie Robinson story.
It's still hanging in there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been out for a while, but it says duration. It has some legs. So good.
A lot of people are saying it's actually really good.
It is. It's a good
I mean,
movie.
Harrison Ford's in it, so.
Excellent
Yeah.
in that movie.
Number 6 is Oblivion, which is
I didn't
Tom
see-
Cruise sci-fi.
Right.
Number 7 is The Croods, which is a good family movie. It's
Right.
prehistoric family, and they kind of go on the first road trip.
Right.
Number 8 is The Big Wedding, which is supposed to be a romantic comedy, but from people who have seen it, they're not saying it's funny. It's kind of like it's trying to force itself to be funny, but it doesn't come across that way.
Mhm.
The trailer doesn't make me want to go see it. It makes it kind of just like I'm going to go watch something else. Number 9 is Mud with Matthew McConaughey. It's kind of so it's really much like a drama. And number 10 is Oz the Great and Powerful.
That's still hanging in there, huh?
I didn't like
Yeah.
it.
You didn't. I did. I liked it. I saw it again on a plane when I was coming back from where I was. I watched some of that. I wasn't the Wizard of Oz, but it
Yeah.
was.
Like,
It was. What didn't you like about it?
I liked it. I liked Wizard of Oz, and I kind of expected it to have like
Yeah.
some of that aspect, and it kind of didn't. And then at the same
Right.
time, it's like, I know it was directed by it was like done by Disney, but
Right.
it seemed too Disney for that story, for the way the story should have
Right.
been.
Right. All right. Well, again, the movies are important to everybody for entertainment, value, and keep on going, Kaylee. I have
Okay.
something.
Well, coming soon. Picture Day, which is kind of like a coming of age movie, is coming out
What?
on the 21st. Hangover Part 3, which is supposed to be the final Hangover movie, coming out the 23rd. I actually kind of want to see it,
You see
but
the
I need to
first two?
see. I saw the first one. I need to see the second one before I see the third one.
Yeah.
But it looks cool.
Yeah.
Epic, which is animated family movie. It's kind of like almost has like some Dungeons and Dragons quest aspects to it. Fast and Furious 6 is coming out the 24th, the same day as Epic.
I can't
I can't believe there's 6 movies.
I didn't see one. Did you see any?
I didn't see any. I don't really like horror movies.
Yeah.
After Earth, which has Will Smith and his son, Jaden Smith. It's kind of like a sci-fi movie where they're like accidentally transported like once the Earth is like kind of destroyed and stuff.
Yeah. I recently saw the trailer.
Is it good?
It looked pretty interesting. You know,
Okay. I'm not that big of a Will Smith fan, so I was like,
And they got his son involved. So.
Yeah, I didn't see Karate Kid.
No.
I didn't want to see it. I liked the first one from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
Yeah.
But
Even the second one was pretty good, too.
yeah, the second was actually nice.
Yeah.
I didn't really expect it to be that good, but it was actually kind of good.
Yeah.
Now You See Me is coming out May 31st. It's has Morgan Freeman in it.
Great actor.
So, he is.
Amazing. You know, he used to be on Sesame Street.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
When I was
God.
young, yeah, Google him when you get a chance.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, he was the original Sesame Street one of the hosts. There were like 5 or 6 hosts.
Oh,
Sesame
wow.
Street. He lived on Sesame Street.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's great.
But like Now You See Me is kind of a mystery drama
Mm-hmm.
where 4 magicians who call themselves the 4 Horsemen rob a bank and give it to their audience. Like they steal over millions of dollars and they give it to the audience, not keeping any for themselves. And so it's kind of like a cat and mouse kind of a movie.
Uh-huh.
Then there's Man of Steel, which comes out June 14th, which is, of course, just from the title, you know it's a Superman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Monsters University comes out June 21st, and a lot of my friends say they really want to see it. I mean, I do too, because I saw Monsters Inc.
Uh-huh.
and I really liked it.
Uh-huh.
And now that the fact that they're making a sequel, it's like yes. World War Z, yeah. It's kind of a zombie movie, based off of the books, which is the global war against the undead, comes out June 21st. So I want to see that because it looks really cool and I like zombie stuff.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you watch it all on TV too? The TV shows
Yeah,
about
I like
zombies?
The Walking Dead.
Uh-huh.
I really like that. I just like it's just so cool because like in oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name. I think the movie was it was like one of the first like zombie movies ever.
Night of the
Living Dead.
Yeah.
I really liked that movie because even though it's like not your typical like what you would expect your zombie movies to be like,
Uh-huh.
I really liked how it was almost like the way it was supposed to be done, like almost like symbolism for how people tend to be.
Mm-hmm.
And you could say it's also not only just that, it's also kind of like the commercialism, I'm saying that wrong, commercialism of just even Hollywood at the moment. It's just they're just breeding zombies and people.
Yeah.
And something for like zombies are just the living dead. Well, now with the way technology is, zombies could be even a reference for how we are with our phones and stuff.
You're right. Yeah.
So, have you heard of Cloud Atlas?
No.
Well, it's coming onto DVD soon. It's kind of like the action sequence of individual lives, how they impact one another through the past, present, and the future. It's an action, mystery, romance movie. Then Texas Chainsaw is coming to DVD, the new movie. Mama, which is a horror movie, which one of my friends saw was kind of creepy. That also comes out to DVD soon. Safe Haven, which is based off of Nicholas Sparks' book, which for some reason only got 2 stars, wow. 2 out of 5. I'm kind of glad I didn't see it then. Mm-hmm. The Guilt Trip, which is a comedy with Barbara Streisand and Seth Rogen, comes out to DVD. I want to see it, but it has like 2.5 stars. So, but I love like, I don't know. I kind of like bad funny movies.
Yeah. It's
because like, how is this supposed to be funny?
Well, you gotta watch out sometimes when they give 2 stars to some movies because they
yeah.
just didn't get it or it's not their cup of tea. But
Mm-hmm.
then you go see, you're like, oh, this was great.
Yeah, I mean, I liked like Superbad.
Comedy is so subjective.
Yeah, because comedy really just depends on the person who like, and sometimes even what mood you're in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, I know if I'm like kind of like in a like awesome mood, I'll watch like almost any bad movie and be like, oh, that's so funny. But if I'm kind of like, had like a bad day and I watch something like that's not funny at all, I can't watch this.
Yeah, that could affect you.
The Silver Linings Playbook, which got a lot of like
I saw
Oscar
it.
nominations, Oscar awards, that comes out to DVD.
Mhm.
And Mr. P's favorite movie, Lincoln, is already out on DVD.
Uh-huh.
Les Miserables is on DVD. The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey is on DVD. I'm so happy. I love that movie. I like watched it like 7 times. Like a lot of people are complaining that it's not exactly like the book.
Yeah.
It's kind of like there are some elements of the book that are in the movie, but you have to give the director and even the screenwriter some artistic liberty when they're putting this together.
Absolutely.
I mean, like even the Harry Potter stuff, even the Harry Potter series, not everything that was in the book was in the movies. And in the movies, they took some liberties with characters like Neville Longbottom and Luna Lovegood. They weren't together in the books, but they got together in the movie, which I didn't like.
Well, I was thinking, what exactly did they change? Did they change the ending of the movie? Was it just basically the same? They just
It was just basically the same, but like with some minor differences. Like the Neville and Luna love romance that didn't really happen. But yeah, that was pretty much Breaking Dawn Part 2 comes on DVD. Not really excited about that one. No. But a lot of good movies are coming out onto like already in theaters. They're coming on DVD. They're coming out soon. So I'm actually pretty excited about how the movies are right now. I mean, the summer releases seem, from what you're expecting, seems really, really nice. So I'm totally going to try and convince my friends to go with me to movie theaters very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they as big as movie fans as you?
Not
Or
all
it's
of
hard
them.
to get them?
It's hard to get them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your weather for today is 72 degrees, partly cloudy, winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So it's kind of a nice breezy day. Your weekend, though, tomorrow is supposed to go down to 71, and Sunday is supposed to go to 64. The low is 60 degrees.
It's chilly.
And I have an AIDS walk on Sunday, so I'm gonna have to actually not wear like running shorts. I have to wear like something warm.
You have to, because I did the AIDS walk one year and it was a little rainy out and it really was tough to do that whole walk. But the energy is great. A lot of good people.
Oh yeah, and especially since it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Well, that was your Morning Buzz Friday show.
Solo.
Yes, I was your host, Kaylee Rogers. And with Mr. P, Mr. Piro, we had an awesome time. Go watch some movies. Have a nice weekend.